welcome back. This is Existential, and this is Darkest Dungeon 2. Man, getting out of the tangle was a lot more difficult than I anticipated. Those last 2 or 3 fights really effed us up. Between the Antiquarian, who I am no longer a fan of, I never was actually, in all honesty, and that last Rampart fight with the cultists, we got out by the skin of our teeth. Now we gotta go through the inn, buy some items, and then fight the big, ugly mess of eyeballs, the dreaded Chapter 3 boss that gives everyone problems, that was already nerfed by the developers once, that we have fought before and got rocked. But anyway, before we gotta go through all the inn stuff and all the admin work stuff first. So let's see. Let's hope for some good quirks. Bad quirk. I mean, we don't really rely on crits on the Doctor, so, I mean, it's not good, but, like, it could be worse. Plague Eater Slayer, not very relevant for us, but, like, whatever, it's not a negative. Swine Slayer, again, not relevant, but, like, ooh, I guess Paracelsus got this from their Resolute trigger last episode. Okay. And, ooh, 50% to heal, and -3 stress. We were all pretty stressed. Alright, let's have you read this book right now. And we have a bunch of food already, which is handy. Take this. Well, let you take this. We don't want you to move. Bread. I said bread, sir. Alright, I was like, don't get a quirk, a negative quirk on us. Alright, the provision.
Conventional fare,
is anything on sale?
fairly priced.
Nothing's on sale.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must
Alright,
go.
but what do you have though? Like, combat items for sure we need. I mean, we're pretty much out of combat items, so like we'll take, well, we'll get those last though. In items. Touching dirges, this will increase stress. Songbook of Amorous and Ballads, possibly. How are our relationships? Very friendly. Everybody is in love with the Doctor. The Doctor is in your pants. Jester as well, naturally. Grave Robber too, except for the Man-at-Arms. Okay, everyone's doing pretty well. I mean, oh, it's blocked by Melophobic and Ascetic. So, like, let's not waste our money if it's being blocked by 2 different people. And who has those things? Okay. Yeah, so the book is not going to really help take you over the to the next level. We still might buy it because we have a ton of effing money. Stagecoach, how we doing? Chance to produce woven items. This is interesting, and it's luxury gear as well, which does pair with our orphan wolf cub. We don't need this anymore, and we don't need this anymore, so I think we will get that, just because there's no trinkets for sale that we want, right? No, there's not. So let's go ahead and get the... Because, I mean, there's a chance it produces something that we need.
Experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well.
Yeah, it sure does.
The means of mastery.
Okay. I mean, we have extra money, so we might as well grab this and use it on who we can. Well, we want bandages for sure. We'll take a glimmer of hope. All that we can. We will take also a laudanum. Let's equip that. I think we're gonna buy like everything in the friggin' inn combat item-wise, just to have. I mean, we don't need this. We don't need the lie. Wish we had more laudanum though. We don't need this slime mold anymore. Sure. Might come in handy. Ooh, this is good for our grave robber, like in a pinch. I don't know if we need this though. The Alabat of powders. We don't need this anymore. Put this on you. Put this on you. You go bye-bye. I mean, this actually should go on you. What do you have? You have the bandages? And that's good too. Let's do, I mean, we don't need the laudanum yet, right? We're coming away. Everyone should be pretty low stress by the time we leave. I mean, I don't want more stress. Is this worth it on anybody? You could take it and level up with somebody. Yeah, so yeah, it's worth it. It's only one of them. Okay. I mean, I think it's only 75, 53. So yeah, we'll do that with you, I suppose. Yeah. Cementy, right? Yeah. Let this old dog show you a few tricks, eh? My tricks, I mean. My penis. Sorry. Alright, I mean, look at him. He's a big old bear. I mean, it's the end of the world. Like, it's proven time and time again that they do not care for... they're very fluid in who they form connections with. We'll phrase it like that. Alright. I wish we had, like, some medical kits or whiskey. I mean, might as well buy this, right? No reason not to. Now you should be pretty firmly planted in place now. We've buffed your ability to not move a couple of times. Because this causes stress and has only 2 positive pips, I am not gonna pop it. Not gonna buy it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Alright, the Mastery Trainer. We have 6 points to spend. I don't think we need this. I don't want to swap out any skills right now. Even though we got a couple of new ones for the Jester, I haven't used any of them before, and I feel like now is a bad time to start mixing that up. I mean, this is not going to be useful for the boss. This might be having more ranged options. So I'm looking at you. You're a big maybe. We do use this on occasion, And when we did, it would be nice if it gave a combo token. I think you having Plague Grenade and Noxious Blast for the times where you do use it would be more appealing. Just good to have. Alright, and we'll probably dump everything else into, like, you. Like, Rampart. And this is, like, our emergency. We have to do a ton of damage and sacrifice. It's like... It's Courageous Abandon. It's exactly what it says. I mean, swapping this out for Bellows is also, like, an interesting idea, too. No, let's stay the course. So, Thrown Dagger. Noxious Blast. Plague Grenade. Fade to Black. I mean, we will actually do this. Because slows everyone down by 5. And we know the boss fight starts out, if we get to the boss fight, with those 4 comboed eye stalks. And making them slow, I think, would actually help. Perhaps. And finally... Is there anything else we wanted to do? We did this, this, this. Did that. You pretty much have everything upgraded that we're using. So it's just this then. And let's, before we forget, bop, bop. Okay. I'm nervous. I don't want to leave the inn, you guys. Wainwright. Master 5 skills on a single hero during an expedition. Ooh, got a little achievement for that. Though I don't think this is relevant. Like, we're not spending the money on anything else. Anything else that we want? I mean, should we buy this just to have it? Sure. We could always drop it later.
Will you press on until uncertainty?
I didn't mean to select that.
Can.
The dude has a very contemporaneous haircut. Kinda, like... Very hipster type haircut. Same thing with, like, his, like, shawl right here. Can you tell I'm stalling? Alright, that's everything, right? You having this low of health is like what's giving me the most agita. But hopefully they'll heal on the road. Let's hope for some strong, positive, good relationships as well. Alright, nothing with Man-at-Arms, which I was hoping that last book purchase would help him get over the threshold and have him grab something, but let's see. Gotta have respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Both good. We both use these things pretty often. They're hopeful, which is good, because I am not. Okay. It's on skills we're using, which is always a positive, because that isn't always the case. Alright. I was just hoping, like, heal your hero completely when you use its ability. No such luck, huh? No such luck. The mountain.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Yeah, Temple of Failure. Great name for it. I love the positive vibes and energy you're putting out there, Wayne. Hit the snow and like it healed. relieved him of stress. They hit the snow and watch him burst and all the snowflakes fall. We're getting some heals. We're getting lucky with the heals. One more heal. One more heal. Yes. Okay. Almost a full heal before we got to the Oblivion's Ingress. I think there's 2 we gotta do. 2. Starting with stealth. Good. We'll do that because we could potentially start with a pirouette and take out 2 people, perhaps. Oh, we got the nutsack. Flesh warps. I thought that said wraps for a second. Flesh wraps. Pirouette, baby. Oh, I didn't do a ton of damage. I was hoping for like a lot more. We don't want to go backwards because we don't want them to be in this position. Slicing off. I mean, let's do this just to reduce some stress. We can't reach El Nutsacco.
A breakthrough.
Good.
Measure out
Would
your
love to see a
violence
dodge there, but
and apply it judiciously.
good. Now, yeah, both him and him heal him, so taking... Man, good, amazing blind. Having him miss everybody is, like, fantabulous. So, yeah, that's why you don't want to attack him first, because, like, they'll just heal him. Would have been great if he killed him and procced the extra attack. They got stunned because of the pirouette that they did. Good. Their turn was next. Get your fingers off of my face. Retaliation. Retribution, rather. That's what it's called. Joke. I'd love to be able to lunge the nutsack rather than lunge him just to have him heal him. Okay. This will reduce your stress. This will just cut 25. Yeah, there's no guarantee that will crit and delete him, so let's do that.
Lethality writ large.
Okay, now the lunge will definitely obliterate him. See, they do the heals. That's you can't let them do the heals. 44. Yeah, I mean, was that overkill? Yes, but we didn't want them to. You know, would have been useless if we healed him. Because they just, or if we attacked him, because they just would have healed it. Okay, now, well, triple light resistance. We'll penetrate it all. 6 turns of 4 damage. Oh, 6 damage for 4 turns. I got that backwards there. You're in a perfect position to reduce your stress, which so we'll leave you here. We'll try to. Is pushing you back have any penalties for us? I don't think so, and it could stun you.
Well done.
All right, you didn't move. But that wasn't about moving. That was about dazing and stunning. Let's go ahead and do that. We want you to stay where you are so you can reduce your stress. Why can't I do this? Oh, because you're at 4, not 5. Silly me. So we'll slice you.
The fiend's strength
Got a
dwindles.
lot of dots on you. It's damage over time for you laymans. 18, 6, 7, 8, so 9 damage over time. Farrison goes next. We'll do more poison. I was like, do we do Defender? Because you can do AoE stuff. Let's just do Retribution. Wow, look at all that. Yeah, 12 damage.
What is it then?
Alright, good.
Gaze us back so intently
It's a lot
from
of
the abyss?
damage over time. Okay. Wish it would remind. Oh, it's right there. You can see it on the screen. Like, there's another one coming up. It's like, wish it would tell you how many little fights you have before you get to the big boss. But I think this is the last one for this chapter. I think there's only 2. Okay. No bonuses for anything. I mean, there's relationship bonuses. But I mean, like combat bonuses. Let's just start with. We'll do this. Doesn't really matter. Alright, that is empty. Go to the new half a water cup with BB-8 on it. As you all care so dearly about my drinking glass. I'm a beverage goblin. I have to have like 2 or 3 beverages around me at all times. Alright, because you taunt sometimes, I want to mess up your positioning by moving you, sir. Come on down.
Bravo!
It's your lucky day. You've been chosen, my friend. For the price is right. You move. Get your stealth up. You be blind. Alright. Daze is also good. Prefer both, but you losing a turn is also pretty good. What's this at? It's at... we'll hold on to that. We'll do Retribution. I'd like to lunge at this, just because of all the block that they have. Ooh, you're getting stressed. Again with the taunt. The taunting.
Collaboration confers.
What does this do?
advantage.
Heal 10%. I mean, no, we're gonna do it. I don't know. No, we'll do this. It's like I taunt all the time. I'm like, yay! They taunt like, what is this bullshit? This is not fair. Okay. Might as well, right? What does this do again? No, we don't need to be lowered. I mean, you have... Yeah, but you don't have any... You won't heal from it. You'll just do this. I don't like that crit there. Caused him 3 stress? Why? Do you hate... Oh, maybe because you're darkly curious, perhaps? We can't do Retribution, but we can guard you. They have a shield, otherwise I would guard them. Let's actually... stop your bleed? No. They're taunting me. This MFer and his taunt. So annoying. How much health do you have? We will.
This wound, at least,
Hey, it was
has
critical.
been tended to.
And let's move up so we can lunge. Yes, okay. Good. That's a big weight off my shoulders. I just gotta get rid of, like, this dude. Or, like, get you back up to, like... See, that's why I was hesitant to use the bandages, because now I can't heal with you. Good blind. We love a blind. Moving to the back doesn't help us. Crushing you gets me some health. Love that miss. Miss. Excuse me, miss. Listen to my dulcet tunes. Listen to my song. It will reduce your stress. This is now an ASMR stream? No, it is not. Okay. Okay. You're up next. You can lunge, but you're not stealthing. I'm probably going to pop that corpse with you to get your health back and get stealth. You gotta remember, we're going into a fight after this. Not directly after, but like pretty close to right after. So we gotta like make sure we're okay to go into a very difficult boss fight. Yes, let's have some dodge. No, let's make you blind. I know this puts you in a bad spot, but you're gonna lunge now, which will move you back, move you right back. Hopefully this will take you over the edge. Yeah, I'm gonna just hope that kills you. Ooh, lucky. Lucky rubber ducky. All right, we can't do retribution, but we can do this. Yeah, you have a token on you, but like you're already good on health. You not so much.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in
Yikes,
the
dude,
beyond.
you gotta calm down with these. Oh man, with these status effects that you're slapping me with your big meaty fists.
Collaboration confers advantage.
You're like so far in the back right now. It's come on up. Very nice crit. All right, no one is underneath a threshold where they can be healed. If 16, bolden you. Give you some more strength. Alright, I think we're out of the woods. By out of the woods, I mean we're about to die to Chapter 3's boss. Okay. And... Alright, death blow.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Alright, this isn't where I normally would put a cut in, but we're going long because this boss could last, I don't know, 20 minutes. It could last 2 minutes, so let's just let it ride. Oh, let's just check our items real quick. Yeah. Restock our bandages. Ooh. Is there anything that makes us blind? How's this looking? This is looking okay. So you know what? I think I'd rather have this than that. And honestly, I see the laudanum being more useful. Could be wrong. Because you have, like, no issues getting stealth. And when you get stealth, like, it usually you get, like, 2 stacks of it. So, like... But, the laudanum of just preventing a meltdown is, like, essential. Like, that's what we call in the business a difference maker. Alright. Now, I think there's a trick to this boss. I don't know what it is, because I haven't read about it or looked it up. So let's try to figure it out. I know from fighting it one time, like, copy all positive tokens when they crit, apply on hit, events, they ignore blind, okay. They ignore stealth, interesting, with their glower. Okay, so if they ignore blind, then Fade the Black is useless. We won't be using Fade the Black. And they ignore stealth, but you still get a bonus from coming out of stealth, so, like, that's still okay. We'll slice off, and it might pop you completely. Popped one of your eyes. I think what we'll do is we'll try to get them, like, rather than, like, focus one all the way down. I think that's what we did last time. Let's get them all to 2, then all to 1, then pop them one at a time. I think that's what we need to do. I think. I don't know. Just because it's different than last time. Let's pay attention to what happens when this guy goes. Alright, Retribution. We should pay attention to them in general. So they ignore blind, but we can get a token from this, and we can daze them from this. So there's more reasons to do it than just the blind. Alright. Cluster of eyes, bifurcated eyes. So you already have a different thing that you're called. 11 to 20. You have a token. Let's do it to you. So now you're bifurcated. You're still a cluster. Let's make you... We'll come up to do so. This way you can... Because Pirouette would attack both, but I think a lunge is what we want right now. You got 2 left, which is annoying. Glare. Oh, we should check if... All right, now you're 1. You're a little guy. You came back as a cluster. Okay. I'm wrong. Maybe we do have to get them all the way down, because if they attack again, they'll regen. Okay. In that case, you're still a thing. Collapsed eye. Can we attack it? You have 10 HP. We will attack it. Alright, gone. Good. Do we want you to come up further? That's fine. Fade. Just because it's the only move you can do. Even though you ignore... Do you sort of ignore blind when you're bifurcated? Probably, because you're just eyes. Yeah. Self, grow to cluster of eyes. Okay. 4 and 8. When do you go? You go next, so we kind of have to kill you. 4 to 7. Yeah, let's stay in this position. Well, let's use a laudanum on you, and I'll say let's come up. Let's stay where we are, so you can we'll come up so you can play a song. But like, we just use a laudanum, so that's not helpful. No, but we'll come up so we can do fade. You come back to 2. Annoying. Okay. I don't think a stun on 1 is gonna really help. Who goes next? You go next? Alright, you have 8. 12. Oh! Handy. Get a heal out of it. No, we should have popped you. The heal, I think, was worth it. I don't know, because now you're bifurcated again, right? No, you're not. You didn't grow. You did something else. I don't know why. You're a cluster. So, like, bring you down, I think it makes more sense to eliminate you. At least try to. Let's pirouette, just to get you... No, let's fade. I don't want you to be stunned. 2 criticals in a row. Yikes. Yikes. Heal yourself. And the big boss hasn't even arrived. The main event still hasn't happened. This is just the warm-up. Can you do this to collapse the eye? Yeah, you're a corpse. I didn't think those are corpses. I thought those were just, I don't know, things.
Collaboration confers advantage.
We gotta get you back here so we can play a song for you. Stinks, as that clears the blight too. Retribution. You're vulnerable. That's also not great. That's annoying too, that you have 1 HP. But maybe he'll slap you and then you'll... Why couldn't you quit him and that would have taken you down a level? Play your song. Gotta release some of that stress. And come up 1. Stunned. I mean... It's not ideal use, but like Blight isn't an ideal use either because they'll just wash the Blight off when they trigger. How much is this gonna do? 6 to 12? Okay. I think that was worth it, even though we lose you for a turn. I think that's okay. We want to stay you where you are. We're doing okay on stress, so we don't need to set us up for this. We want to kill you. Now, assuming we get through this, we're doing okay on stress, we're doing okay on health. The only thing that we really have burned ourselves out on is... What is this? The only thing we've burned ourselves out on is the fact that you have no more battlefield medicine. Which is not great. Okay, you do not get big.
Cooperation is the key.
I can't slice off to you. I don't want to fade the black. I want to do this. I mean, I don't want to, but it's just my best option. Okay.
Sessions on shrinking gaze. Focus. Forward.
Hey, baby. Nice to see you again. Jesus Christ. Focused fault. Apply to attacker when crit. Copy all positive tokens. Behold! Suppress limerence. Requires target has one of these. Interesting. I wonder if there's a way to clear that. And plus 25% damage per token. I mean, how much health do you have? 250? Not good. So, when we die, we have to find out how to get rid of these seen things. How to clear those. You don't have any. Is it because you were able to stealth? No, because they ignore stealth. I don't know. But what do we do now? I guess we're going to Retribution, because at least it gives us a big old block. Do you ignore blinds? You don't. So we could blind you, which is good to know. I kind of wish I had that self-stealth thing right now. But let's still come up so we can shadow fade. Because there's no corpses that we can do. We can shadow fade from this position.
Conflict.
Yeah, made me vulnerable. And then... Come on, dude. You're also in death's door. That's not ideal. You're debuffed. We're okay on stress, so like... Jester's dead? Jester's dead. Man, he just came out and rocked us. There's gotta be a better way. We'll do this, because why not? I mean, do we heal you? Do we heal you? I think we heal you, just because, like... If you're alive, we have a much better shot.
Agony by accumulation.
You get... Take a drink. Get rid of the horror. And maybe crit for 200 damage. That'd be nice. 29. Just need like 5 more of those.
Nothing can survive such a wholesale, organic failure.
Man. I kind of didn't want to, but I think I gotta look up the trick to this boss. I mean, this is supposedly like one of the hardest bosses in the game. Like when people do Grand Slam runs, which is when you do an entire run from chapter 1 through 5 with the same set of heroes throughout, like the same heroes. There are no deaths throughout the entire game, and you could do the chapters in any order. People I was reading start with this chapter because this is the one, like, it's like the run killer. So they start with the hardest boss, and then if they survive, then they continue with their Grand Slam run, which is insane. But like, you know, it's what it is. What it is. I mean, we'll try to stun you. I don't think a block's gonna do much.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
I mean, we also did not get terribly lucky with the items that we had found. Or, like, there wasn't any, like... But the inn that we went to was pretty barren. And this is not a great thing for us either. 27 is pretty good, though. But now... Oh, we're not stunned. How are you alive, sir? We will... Maybe we'll stress ourselves out so much, we'll get resolute and get all of our health back.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
And pretty soon, we're not going to be able to lunge from this like position. We could lunge from this position, I think.
A long road
Well,
and an abrupt end.
well, this is fun. When is it my turn? When do I get to go, sir? Okay. How about we do 166 damage in one go? How about that? Do you think it's possible? We did 4. We did 4. 4 is almost like 100 and whatever. We're seen right now. Oh, no, we're dead. We're dead.
Comes for the rich and poor alike.
All right. Well, that was a fun run.
Try and try again.
How many candles do we get?
You will break through this gloaming murk.
68. All right. Well, that's a fun run. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it here. We will be playing the series more. When we come back, I will likely be in Chapter 3. I think I'm going to do a couple of runs not recorded to get, go through Chapter 2 to come into Chapter 3 with memories like we did this time. And we were doing great up until the very end. I will do a little bit of homework and research to see what the trick is to the Chapter 3 boss, just because... I feel like even with the knowledge, even if I knew what I was doing, it still seems very hard. But we'll get him next time. I think maybe, well, at least, I think, give him a little bit more of a fight. Because as soon as he popped out, things went south pretty fast. But everyone who watched, I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, hit that little like button down there. I don't know where my portrait is in relation to where your button is. Just hit the button. Hit the button. Leave the comment and share this video around with anyone who you think might like this content. And check out some of my other videos as well. Otherwise, thank you for hanging out. We'll be back with some more content for you tomorrow. See you around, all.